back. I'm on the next episode of GTA 5 Met Police in London, and today we're in our unmarked car. Well, it's not an unmarked car, it's a car, off-duty car basically, because we have to respond to things as we're in major incidents and crimes and things like that that go on when we're off duty. So we're going to head to the station. As you can see, all we've got is our lanyard, uniform, epaulets on, obviously the cargo pants I believe is what they're wearing, and obviously the rest of the stuff will get on when we get to the station. Now what I want to show you is a little bit of a treat today. We're getting to use something that wasn't actually possible until I think I asked, and then a load of other people have asked for it to become available for single player. So I'm not going to spoil it. We're just going to make our way there, and we'll join back when we're a bit closer. But that's where I want to start most of the videos. We'll start there, but because I want to get straight to what this is before everyone just skips to it, we'll just skip to it ourselves straight away. Okay guys, we're approaching, and you'll basically start seeing it in a minute. You'll basically see it. Now obviously in the last videos it's been a completely different setup, but now this is the really special thing. Watch this. They actually go down. Now the middle ones don't, the corner ones don't, for obvious reasons, so you can't ram the building. But yeah, they go up and down. Yes, we've got the what is it? The MPDR, something like that, but it's massive. You ready? I'm gonna go park downstairs. Something that I've wanted for ages, an indoor parking area. So it actually feels like you're patrolling this. We're gonna park our off-duty car here, and this is where we'll bring people in when we've detained them. Both of them open and close. Obviously one's to come down in, and then you go up that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to park the car here, but we're going to go and start upstairs because I don't want to spoil it all by starting at the bottom and the game's crashed again. Okay guys, we're back. I believe it crashed because the plugin, the 136 call out section call out thing was out of date. I believe that's why. I just love them things, how they go down and up, makes it realistic. Because there is someone working in there, I believe. Let's have a little look. Yeah, they're on the computer. Whoa, are they hacking? Okay, yeah, let's just, yeah, we'll ignore that. They're hacking, hopefully they're not hacking us. Okay, so as you can see, the outside of the building, unfortunately, is American. But there is bits inside and signs, things like that. You can see that sign up there, that private property, is got the British sort of like colours on it and things like that, where it's red and white and like squared, boxed, and how it is. And there's things within inside the building that you'll see. Again, you can see probably in the window there's a British flag. Until I can customise this place fully, it will have bits of American in it. In fact, it'll have 90% American, the rest a little bit of British flags and things like that you can see on the wall, and the insignias and things like that. Fortunately, there is nothing I can do about that, but we will eventually hopefully get something for that. Okay, so please one person at a time. Okay, lunch breaks are between 1 and 2 p.m. Oh, okay. Violent behaviour will not be tolerated. We got our British insignias and flags. We got the cameras. We got the Mission Road Police Department. We got our wanted things. Okay, I think that's Nico Bellic, I believe. And then there's. Okay, so we are exactly where we left off. Detective Division Training, I think that says. Training Bulletin, Daily Police Bulletin, Community Bulletin, about holiday season theft, crime prevention. There's a reward again, that's FBI, but we could get the NCA symbol on there, I guess. Right, where should we go? I don't know, I've not looked around here at all myself personally. I've only seen YouTube videos because I didn't want to walk around and ruin it myself. I wanted to walk around in the video, so... Okay, right, we've got a press room here. Now it does have that there, unfortunately, but again we could get the UK Met symbol there. But again, I can see me doing briefings here. You know, or the inspector doing briefings to us. You know, you could have like a TSG unit. Or... it's a press room. Not a briefing room, it's a press room. So you know when you're like trying to get like a hostage situation, you know, you're trying to basically speak to the press, aren't you? You might have a kidnapping incident, you want to speak out to the suspect, try and get them to come and hand themselves in or something. So obviously you'd have all your press here, and you'd have your top ranks up there giving information away. some more bulletins. Now this is a map of the city, and then we have Metropolitan Police symbol, and then we have reception, which is where we started, which obviously has all the computers, and obviously if someone comes in, you obviously write their name in the book, things like that. So these are like your detective. Well, I don't know whether they are. I don't know. I think detectives would have like an office, have their own separate area. This is just like, I guess, where regular officers will sit and do paperwork and all that. But it's good because they've got like a ball pen plate take place. So let's just make sure that's reception. So you come round. So both ways you come round this way. And then what is this room? This room's the break room. This is where we'll spend 90% of our time in the station, I guess, because really, this is where you want to be, isn't it? Now look at the props. They've got soap in there. FB. Vice. No, it's not City. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Your vending machines, your couches, newspapers, your donuts, your pizza on the table, water cooler, and a fridge. Right, so we've got an upstairs and a downstairs to go through. So let's just make sure we've done this floor completely. Okay, so here we got the archives, which is, I'm assuming it's not, archives is not where you leave evidence, but it's where you leave paperwork for maybe investigations that have not been solved or have been solved. So one side might be solved, the other one might not be solved, you know, waiting for prosecution to be sent off, you know, to the courts, things like that. Obviously, there should be a person manning that desk with it at all times. Then we've got our lockers. Okay. It says I have no head when I'm in first person, but a minute I do that, it's fine. So we've got radios, duffel bags, and just everything you'll see in the police changing rooms. Duffel bags everywhere with the clothes, you know, sinks. No showers though, I've noticed that. It's a bit... What's this? Showers in the toilets. Right. I say we go up. Let's go up a floor. Whoa. What's this? Bathroom, restrooms, forensic lab, briefing room, armory, and shooting range. Oh, I forgot. I saw this in a YouTube video. There's an actual place that we can train on. Okay, so we've got the bathroom and restroom. Okay, yeah, here you go. Here's showers and that. So that's good. So obviously when you finish your shift, you can have a shower and all that. Or before a shift. Right, what have we got here? We've got a briefing room. Oh, this looks like somewhere like Armed Police, CO19, SCO19, MO19. You know, basically any Armed Police or maybe plainclothes ops would go here. They have like firearms, so they have bullets here, they have body armour, duffel bags, clear riot shields, like transparent ones, armour, bulletproof vests and shields and that. And you've got a board where you could write maybe like the plan of where people are going to stand and, you know, where the vehicles are going to go. You could draw little vehicles and house and things like that. Got a map of the city, you've got computers, you've got torch, binoculars, got a lighter. For some reason they're all smoking here. You've got loads of rounds, so I'm assuming this is more of a tactical room for firearms and plainclothes armed police really and counter-terrorism. You've got cameras. Obviously I don't know whether so these are things like that potentially an armed robbery might go down at. The stores, there was a picture of the bank then. The entrances in and out of the city, the pier. I believe that's near the Fort of Zancudo. You know, counter-terrorism areas, obviously you've got the power plant and things like that. It's also an ongoing investigation that looks at it too with an armed robbery. As you can see, they've got like links in, so obviously detectives are linking and linking. Obviously firearms are going to go and raid these houses to do with these armed robberies. So there's at the jewelry store armed robbery. Okay, so an armed robbery to do with that liquor place is linked with them two people. That's then linked with them. They're linked with whatever that is down there. It's very cool because I've managed to get the British flags in somehow. Right. Now let's just make sure. Right, briefing room. Bathroom, restroom. that's where we've just come from. Okay, that's fine. So what's this? This is a forensic lab. Now this is pretty cool. Now obviously this was originally built for RP, like on a 5M server, but it's cool. You can come in, you can make more role playing with this. Now look at it. You've got the whole like medical waste, you know, biochemical, where they put like syringes and all that biochemical stuff in that yellow bin. You've got all this forensic lab stuff that you might need to look at certain forensics. If you have detectives, you could have them coming down here to get pieces of evidence before they go and arrest someone. Right, let's move down here. Oh, okay, this is something I've wanted in the game as well for ages. An actual firearms locker. So you come here. Now again, I've just got all my weapons in the game. But you come here, you get your G36 Heckler & Notch. Obviously you sign it out from here, and then obviously you put it away. But again, you get your Glock. Come on, you get your Glock. You take it out and you put it away. Let's have a look. In fact, was that even a... No, that is the G36. Is that a Glock? No, that's the SIG. That's the Glock. Oh, okay, right. I thought my weapons had taken off because I've got the new update. Okay, long rifle, brass... Okay, so these are like hollow points and all these things. It's sniper rifles, shotguns for breaching doors, your tasers, your CS spray. You'll have your... I believe there should be... So not shotguns, they are the baton guns. They're very useful. They'll have these somewhere. Obviously you've got shields again. You've got more ammo. Obviously the guy that sits here is obviously sorting out the ammo to make sure that firearms are ready to go when they need to go. More shields. Obviously a bench. So obviously a firearms officer could come in here and just customise their MP5. They could get this out and just start customising it. Put it on the bench. Customise it. Maybe add attachments like sights. Torches, a better grip, something like that. So let's go out of this door then, see where that leads us. Okay, so this is this corridor, and then we have the shooting range, which I think is really cool, because then you can just come here and you can literally just do a bit of training. I've wanted with this for ages, because you can go to the gun range in LSPDFR, and when they showed the LSPDFR first like trailer for the new LSPDFR, it showed that it was going to have a gun range, didn't it? And I thought it was going to be within the police station, because it's a big shame that it's not. But yeah, this is good, because this means you can do some actual training. Now, does it say anywhere about automatic gunfire? Ah, gun range. Oh, you can't actually see it. But yeah, I'm assuming you'd only be allowed to use automatic at certain times, because again, it's an indoor range, isn't it? So that's fine. But that is just dangerous in case, you know, something goes wrong. Right, okay, let's go and have a look at the rest of the station. I'm so hyped to use this in videos. Going further on. Okay, so that's the briefing room. Okay, so I think we've done this floor. Let's just check. Yeah, right, okay. In fact, we haven't done this floor. We've just done that little area. Right. Hang on, have we done this or have we not done this? Archives, lockers. Ah, we haven't gone upstairs. That we just saw that and went, okay, right, that's what makes sense. I was like, I didn't actually go upstairs, did I? Let's have a look at what's upstairs. I'm assuming it'll be like the top ranks, offices and things like that. Okay, so we've got suddenly this taped off. I don't know why. Might be there's been a crime scene, like suspects, you know, had a fight in there, or there's been something kick off. Okay, so we've got the dispatch centre. So this is where they sit, dispatch, and they basically watch all the cameras. They look out for crimes being committed on the cameras. Obviously, you can see the banks with an armed robbery went down. We'd know first. Before the bank even needs to hit a panic button, we'll see it. Dispatch will call it in and we'll go in. They've got like the motorway so they can call in traffic and shops, all sorts. They've also got boards with notices, obviously for the day, looking at maybe for cars. Actually quite a lot, because you've got... How many seats we've got? They've got 2, 4... Okay, so you can fit 6 people in here. So that's pretty cool. And we've got a statue, a clock. Shame you can't see out, but again, it is obviously safety, I guess, what that is. Okay, so we've got a training room. Ah, so this is a basically... Well, basically, this is literally just a briefing room, really. Just a basic... Where you come for your daily briefings, maybe. Unless there's another briefing room in here somewhere. Like an actual full-on massive briefing room. Because we had the press room, haven't we? We've had the briefing room for firearms. And then this is just like a classroom type thing for training, is what it says. But I can see it being a good thing for just coming in and sitting down. Your inspector or sergeant or whoever gives the daily briefing out gives the daily briefing, and everyone sits down. So you've got the important information of the day and the week. Okay, so that's the training room. Okay, so nothing there. Okay, so you've got like a little lounge here. So if you're waiting before your briefing and you don't want to go sitting down yet, if you're like an hour early, you can just come and sit here, watch some TV, an old-fashioned TV. You've got your snack machines, you get a drink, something to eat, you get a coffee. Wake yourself up a bit. Oh, what have we got in here? Ah! We've got an actual meeting room, so this might be where top brass goes. So like your chief com might sit here, and someone pitches him, you know, a raid or like a chief inspector or something. They also might do, you know, like a plainclothes or firearms briefing. They might sit here a day or two before the plan, you know, the planning of what they're actually doing, before they go into that briefing room and stand around with all them guns and rifles and shields and all that. So I believe that's it for this floor. I believe. Just make sure we've not missed anything. That's that. Okay, so let's go up the floor. Okay, I believe this is probably going to lead to the helipad because we've gone up some more floor. Yeah, okay, so this is the helipad. Okay, so nothing special about the helipad. The helipad is the same, but obviously you've got a cool area when you go inside. Right, just have another look around the floor, make sure we've seen everything. It's a meeting room, training room. That's the dispatch centre. Okay, so let's go down the floors. So I believe we need to go down one floor. Aha, here we go. Right. What's this? Evidence identification, interrogation, observe, lineup. Okay, so what we'll do, before we do any of that. Right, okay. So obviously, when I bring a suspect in, I'm thinking, park in this spot. Park either there or there. In fact, don't park in that yellow bit. That yellow bit will be for vans only, or firearms to park before they go on a raid. You know, when they all line their vehicles up before they go on a raid, they can put the guns in. So that is only a firearms allowed area. So firearms can park in here, no one else can. That's purely because obviously it saves them carrying the guns to a car parking space. I really am going to get my use out of this parking space too. Okay, so you bring your suspect in, you know. You'll have to find the cells. So where are the cells? Okay. So you bring them in here. Got interrogation, observation lineup. Okay. So we've got observation, which is, I guess, you can look into your interrogation room, in which if you go in here you can sit your suspect down with his lawyer. Two detectives could sit there and have a chat with him. Then you have your other observation room where obviously again you can have another suspect getting interviewed and questioned. And what do we have here? Ah, we have the cells in here. So you obviously, once you question them and interview them, you put them in the cells, but obviously once you take them out of the cells you put them back in the interrogation room, question them. So obviously you've got some empty cells. I believe this could be where they just sit waiting for something to happen. They might wait to go to the custody sergeant on their benches. Let's see, this is the lineup. Ah, so that's what happens. So they'll come into custody. Now again, I'll need to walk around this place and see whether there is actually a quick way to get to this. What you'll do is you'll walk around. You'll do the cells. You'll bring them in, but what you'll do is you'll have them sit here and they'll take them into the lineup. Get them to take the photo. Obviously the person behind this glass, which I believe... Is there not a door for that? Maybe there's not. But yeah, once they go into a cell, that's that. And then obviously you have this area, which is obviously where you can do mug shots. Bring them in. And then you have your processing. Ah, okay, right, okay. So we've done it wrong, haven't we? Right. Let's go this way, right. Okay, so you're coming through that door. Now again, this video is basically just going to be walking around this. I introduced it as a Met Policing video. I think it's more of what's to come. So you'll come through here. You'll process your suspect. Your suspect will stand here. Your sergeant will be there. He'll sign everyone in. You'll then go for your mugshot. get all your mugshot stuff done, go back to the sergeant. The sergeant will say what cell to go in. You'll go into a cell. You'll then go through here. You might have a lineup if needed. Might not need it. Then you'll go through here. You might actually get needed to use interrogation. You might not. And then obviously your suspect's in a cell if he's not needed for any of that stuff. And then if we come in here, we have the evidence locker. Which if we have a look, okay, so we've got drugs there, we've got stolen items that have got drugs within them, more drugs, heavy amounts of drugs. Okay, so we've got things that look like could be used in armed robberies. Okay, so we've got banknotes, watches, so they could be fakes or they could be stolen. We've got bullets and things like that. Military boxes that could obviously be stolen, or I don't know what they could be. Gas masks, scooper gear, things for armed robberies again, I assume. Let's have a look on this side again, more military stuff. Then we've got pharmaceuticals, we've got passports like forgery, more illegal drugs and documents. There's driving license on passports obviously belong to people, or they're stolen or forged, and obviously that's why they're in the boxes. And obviously then you've got things like stolen art or forged art. And then obviously you've got your computers, which is the person who'll be in charge of this whole room and buzz you in every time you need to come in and out. So let's go back out here. Okay. I think that is the police station. Let's just go and have a quick wander around here. There might be some rooms I missed out. If there is, please let me know. I didn't notice any rooms that I've missed. Oh god. What the hell? I was all of a sudden I just had these sounds and lights. Oh, they're going to shoot at me. No, they're not. They're just shooting at some guy. Okay, so let's go. Okay, yeah. So that shooting range I'll probably use before a firearms video, maybe. The shooting skills up. Again, you have your side door. We'll bring someone out. Come through here. Got more body armor on, just lying on the floor. Shouldn't be on the floor, but you know. And obviously you've got your side doors, which obviously staff can only access. And then if we go into the underground, do these open as well? They do open as well. Okay, that's cool. Right, if we go down here with the car park. I should have just gone through that door, shouldn't I? It's going to take a while getting used to this. Right. So if we get in our car, drive out. This car does look very nice, doesn't it? Bring this out. And all we do is I love these barriers, how they just go down like that. It's awesome. And there you go. There is our new Met policing video. Well, new Met police station. Now again, obviously, it has got LSPD stuff, American stuff. We're going to sort it out as soon as we can so it's full British. But until then, that's what we got.